To that, Blue Jays and the Twins at Target Field, first inning, no score. Josh Donaldson going to take care of that. He gets things started, hits a long home run to left. Donaldson puts the Blue Jays up 1-0. We're going to fast forward to the ninth. Donaldson again with the home run to center. That finishes off the scoring for the Blue Jays. They win it 7-2, and with the Twins' loss, the Indians clinch the AL Central. So the Indians are in the playoffs. Are they the team to beat right now after winning 23 of their last 24 games?
Yeah, I think so. I think a lot of people around baseball felt that anyway, but we were just sort of waiting for Cleveland to assert itself, to kind of flex its muscle and say, look, we're better than everybody else in this dang league. Our record may not show it. We may be chasing down the Astros, or we may not have definitively put away the Twins, the rest of these teams in the division, and then the win streak happened. And when that happened, they just gained confidence, and we started to see more crystally clear just how good this team is on every level, how they could beat you 2-1, 3-2, but they can also beat you 10-8. Their offense is really starting to surge, and I really do think when you look at the experience of making a pennant run last year and going all the way to Game 7 of the Fall Classic, having the best manager in baseball, having a really complete pitching staff, getting Andrew Miller back, getting some other key pieces like Kipnis back, which, I think is going to complete this team even further. I really do think they're the team to beat in the American League. You got to beat the champs. They are the reigning pennant champs, and they're hitting their stride at the right time.
What's crazy about this team, and you mentioned it last night here on the show, is their win streak last season, too.
Yeah. 14 games is ridiculous to go on.
To be that consistent multiple years in a row is unbelievable in Major League Baseball. You're talking such a lengthy period of time that you're having to play, and especially in the offseason, you've got a lot of moving parts going on there, too. You don't necessarily have the exact team that you had returning from last season.
No, and
to be able to put together a win streak like they did this year, pair that with last year, it's pretty remarkable what this team has been able to do.
I think that's why we kind of feel like they're the class of the American League. You see what they did last year. You see how deep they make the playoff run. You see how deep they challenge the Cubs into that Fall Classic. You see what they're capable of this year, and that's why they're my favorites to win the American League yet again. The crazy thing about that win streak is you're going to run into someone's ace at some point many times throughout a 22-game streak. A 22-game stretch. The fact that you beat other teams' aces, when your fourth and fifth guy are acting like aces, everything just aligned for this team right at the right time.
I feel like it's a little bit more insane now that the Cubs won the World Series, seeing how good this Cleveland Indians team is for this long period of a stretch.
I don't think nobody wants to see Cleveland in the playoffs. That's for sure.